years. Athens is one of the most ancient cities in the world, and remains of this brilliant history of Athens we can see all over the city and in between the modern buildings. There are remains from the Neolithic period, end of Stone Age. That's when the history of Athens begins. There are remains from the Mycenaean civilization, end of Bronze Age. Of course, the most brilliant monuments in Athens are from the classical civilization, the Golden Age of Athens, the 5th century BC. This is the thriving period of the city of Athens. This is the period of time when the temples on the Acropolis you are going to admire today were built. This is the city that then gave birth to democracy. This is the city that gave birth to great lawgivers like Solon, to great politicians like Pericles, to great philosophers like Plato and Socrates, to great engineers like Iktinos, and to great sculptors like Phidias. There are also fabulous monuments in Athens from the Roman conquest era, and there are hundreds of Byzantine churches and monasteries in and around Athens, most of them dating to the 11th and 12th centuries, second golden age of the Byzantine period. Many of them preserve mosaics and frescoes on their walls inside from the 11th and 12th centuries. And many of those are still being used today for services, as the Byzantine culture is actually still today a living culture through the Orthodox Church. The Greeks are the oldest Christians in Europe, and it happened by the missions of the Apostle Paul to Europe to preach Christianity. The first country he visited in Europe on his mission was the Greek country. The first Christian congregations he founded in Europe were in Greece. And so whichever term we use now, whether we say Church of the East or Byzantine Church or Orthodox Church, we are actually speaking of the same church. Usually, the term Byzantine is used to refer to the very old churches built during the Byzantine civilization, and usually the term Orthodox is used to refer to the new churches built after the liberation of Greece from the Ottoman Turks. But the term Orthodox defies it the right way. The large majority of the Greeks, by 97%, are Greek Orthodox. It's the national religion of the country. Therefore, most churches we see in Athens, in Greece, are Greek Orthodox churches. Anyone, though, is free to practice whichever other religion he wishes. So there are all kinds of other Christian churches, mosques, and synagogues.